Hello, 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 everyone. Welcome back to another video. Well, let's check it out. Let's see what I got for you right now. All right. If you like those Japanese SUVs from the mid 2000s, when SUVs were in its glory, starting their glory moments, and picking up little by little and getting to be a more and more and more popular model, then these are the type of cars you like to watch. But let's give it a proper presentation. What I got for you, it's right now it's a 143 scale 2005 Nissan X-Trail. Now this is the very first generation of the Nissan X-Trail. This generation specifically, it was sold in Canada. I'm talking about the North American market. They were sold in Canada, but not in the United States. Now, the second generation, they when they came out, then that one was already sold in the United States as we call them the Nissan Rogue. That's the other name these cars had, but starting from 2008, 2013, they were called Nissan Rogue. Now, what can I tell you about the very first generation? Actually, I'm sorry, the first and second generation they were not sold in North America. Starting with the third generation, which it was the Rogue, but the vehicle right here that we have in front of you is the first generation. They started in year 2000, so they were sold from 2000 till 2007. Okay, now I see production. I see assembly lines. I mean, they were built in Japan, in Indonesia, in Malaysia, in the Philippines, in Thailand, and in Taiwan. So very popular in Asia. I can see because all these factories are in Asia, all of them. So it must have been a real popular vehicle for the Asian market. Now, let's talk about engines. We have a 2.0 four-cylinder. Then we also have a 2.0 turbo four-cylinder. Or if you like a little more powerful, you have a 2.5 four-cylinder. And diesels, we had a 2.2 four-cylinder. Actually, there were three different 2.2s four-cylinder. Now, transmissions, you had a 4.0. I'm sorry, 4.0. I apologize. Four speed automatic, four speed automatic, or we had a five or a six speed manual transmission. Believe it or not, I really like this Rogue. I really like this generation of the Nissan Rogue. I think it was a very attractive vehicle. Uh, I like the front end a lot, and the rear end too, because I like those vertical tail lights, the one that are vertical but up by the pillar. I really like how they look. It looks really, really interesting. I see this car was also sold in the UK and in Australia. Um, it says here, while not marketed in the US, the X Trail was sold in Canada for the year 2005 and 2006. And in Mexico, they started selling them since 2003. Okay, quite interesting vehicle. By the way, this is a diecast model and it's made by Hachette, which is from a collection of Japanese cars. I have posted quite a few already, and I got a lot more coming up in the future. Okay, everyone, I'm gonna let it go around a few times, and I'll be right back. Sorry. All right, everyone. I was looking at pictures and then I was looking at the second generation of the X Trail, and they look very similar to the first generation. Now, when you consider the third generation, which we in the United States had it as a Nissan Rogue, it really changed a lot. A lot. It was a lot more rounded, a lot more modern. But the first generation and the second generation, they're not very much big of a difference in looks. All right, everyone, let me know in the comments below. That mirror on the fender, obviously, it's like a little mirror they have. It's like a third mirror that's very common on Japanese cars. It does not look good for me. I do not like it. It bothers me. I don't understand why. I know why they use it because more visibility. Obviously, it's a safer, and obviously Japan always been big on safety. But it's such an ugly, and this car really doesn't look good at all. Maybe it's just me. I don't know. It looks more like the muffler. Those cars like the off roaders that have like an upwards, so they go when they go in the water, they don't get clogged with water. That's what it looks more to me. All right, everyone. Let me know in the comments below. This Nissan, are you familiar with it? Was it sold in your country? Were they reliable? Do you still see them around on the roads? Or you just like me, we're more familiar with them by diecast model? All right, everyone. Don't forget to give me that beautiful thumbs up. Thank you so much for your support. I truly mean it. It really pushes me to make more videos. I enjoy them. I like sharing it with you all. And hopefully one day will be a big channel and a lot of viewers will enjoy these videos as you are doing right now. And don't forget to subscribe and click the bell next to the subscribe button that will remind you when I'm posting more videos. Take care of yourselves, as I always say, more than ever, and goodbye.